I'm Richard, and today we'll be talking about how to get your friends and family into anime.
And here's our top 10 recommendations for intros into anime.
Yes, indeed. We're going to start off with our number 10, One Punch Man. Now, One Punch Man is actually the anime that I got my brother into anime with, but it is a wacky gag anime. It is difficult to explain to someone what anime is if they've just seen One Punch Man. It's very gaggy, but it has such good animation and a good through line that it is definitely worth recommending.
Yes. If anything, they might be vaguely familiar with the whole One Punch Man workout joke. The 10-kilometer run, the whole shtick. I see that a lot in just like general, that people don't know anything about anime, but they see the workout.
Has a
It's
lot
it's
of good
it's all
memes.
it's all over the internet. That workout is.
Truly a great meme show. If they like memes, they'll love One Punch Man.
On to number 9.
Kaguya-sama.
Love is War.
Yes. Love is War is a very good show. If they love rom-coms, they'll love Kaguya-sama. Its premise is very funny. It is just like your slice of life show, but with such dramatics added in.
Yes, the melodramaticness, because of course they're high schoolers. It is the student council president and the vice president, and they are madly into each other, but neither one wants to confess first. So they keep playing games back and forth with each other to see who will finally crack and confess first.
Yes, indeed. And if you're recommending this to a new anime person, they're probably watching it dub, and it has one of the best dubs of all anime.
Dub's great, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Number 8, Attack on Titan. This is something that's a little bit more dark, but still a full recommendation for anyone, I would say.
If they like gritty, dark, if they loved a Game of Thrones, then they will like Attack on Titan. It is so hardcore. It is just hard to look away from. It's probably the bloodiest show on this list and the darkest. Uh, I really enjoyed it. It is actually one of the first animes I ever watched after shonen shows. So definitely check it out.
Number 7, Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho is a very funny show, but it also has a lot of life lessons. If they just want a chill show that can also go ham at times, then it really does have something for everyone. It's a really strange show about a kid with psychic powers that really, I think it has something for everyone,
Yeah,
really.
I would say so. Number 6, Haikyuu.
Haikyuu is a sports anime
Yeah,
about volleyball.
for all the sports lovers. And I know volleyball might sound a little goofy. Even I myself am a very avid sports enjoyer. Basketball, football, soccer, baseball. Volleyball was a hard sell for me at first. It took my brother a lot of pressing to get me to finally crack and watch it, and am I glad I did? Just absolutely 10 out of 10 would recommend. For all the it's I would say this is for all the people who have heard that you can't do it, that no, you're too small, too little, whatever. Our protagonist, Hinata Shoyo, in this show is a like 5'2", 5'3", something little short boy who wants to play a tall person sport, and it's just phenomenal. It's just like overcoming that, growing as a person, growing as a teammate, growing with your team, and I would say phenomenal antagonists, quotation to antagonists, because no one's outright like your traditional bad guy, but they're the opposition, so they're the antagonist. But they're all like great as well, because this story makes you feel for them as well.
True. Very true. It took him repeating watch this show over and over for me to get into it. But when I finally did, I was glad he recommended it to me.
Number 5, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen is what I always wish Naruto would be. There's the reason why Naruto is not on here is because it takes too long. Jujutsu Kaisen gets into the nitty gritty of this dark fantasy show immediately. It works on the premise of Yuji Itadori, the main character, having eaten a cursed item, which gives him a demon inside of him, and he must control the demon and work to help society and contain this demon within him.
Yeah. Yuji has to help, protect the world from other curses, not just the one that he has with him.
Yes,
Because he
indeed.
goes to the Jujutsu Sorcerer Academy, it's a school, and it's just it's a school function, but it works. It's not one of the bad school ones.
Definitely, I 100% agree with that.
Well, it doesn't even feel like it's a school thing sometimes.
Yeah, it's so much more casual than that. There are the faculty and the different members of the society that you meet that all are uniquely cursed, and figuring out how they're cursed is a joy of the journey.
And I would say it has a very solid supporting cast
Oh, yeah.
outside of its main characters.
Everyone has a personality, and that personality is dialed up.
Toto's the GOAT.
Indeed. Let's go.
Number 4, Spy Family.
Spy Family is the warmest, fluffiest show I have ever seen.
Are you sad? Do you want to see something that'll pick you up off the ground when you're down low? Watch Spy Family.
Do you want to be so happy that you cry? Watch Spy Family.
Do you want to get diabetes? Watch Spy Family. I think that's all that needs to be said.
That is all that needs to be said.
Number 3, Full Metal Alchemist. Brotherhood. Must preface, Brotherhood.
Yes. We also must preference that it is very mature, just like some Attack on Titan. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is a classic. It is just one of those shows that has something for everyone, but it also takes itself both serious and not serious at the same time. It has the perfect blend of mature as well as relaxation, loving some of these characters, but also having a gripping plot line that keeps you guessing.
Yes. Number 2, My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia is just your bread and butter shonen. There's nothing wrong with it. Everything.
Yep, it's just a superhero world and kids going to a superhero high school to be superheroes.
If you've ever seen Sky High, you know exactly what this show is. It is just fun, envision yourself in a superhero world where you can be born with a superpower and you can train and get a job as a superhero. That's cool. And everybody would, like most people, would love to have that. And it's just a super fun series, but it has great action and can also take itself serious when it needs to.
Yep, and it's just once again, it's got a great supporting cast for the most part. Most of the spoilers a little bit. Class A is just phenomenal. I love most of them. It's just the teachers, the faculty, just great.
True. It has some great villains as well.
Yeah, very good. And on to number 1, Demon Slayer.
Now, Demon Slayer is probably the best shonen to come out of these recent years. It is just has probably the best first season of all shonen. It just starts so strong, and it's basically about a man named Tanjiro and his
Boy, I'd say teenager.
yeah boy.
Yeah, don't make it sound like he's a grown man.
Sorry.
It's all.
He basically is on a quest to cure his sister and slay demons, and it's pretty much as simple as that, but with layers added on.
So many layers.
Many layers.
It's just the right, wrong, who are you to judge? It's just it hits everything.
Tanjiro is such an empath that as he is killing demons, we get their backstory, and he is just mourning them. He does rituals for them.
Yes, he prays for them.
And it's wild to see that level of empathy in a character, and I think it's Tanjiro's greatest strength, as well as Demon Slayer's greatest strength.
Yep. Well, Demon Slayer's greatest strength is his animation.
True.
But close second is Tanjiro.
Close second.
Very close second.
Indeed, indeed. But yeah, if you want to get your friends and family into anime, of course, you should always preface these to the person. Not everyone likes dark shows. If they don't, Spy Family. Like, if they do, then if they like the darkest there is, Attack on Titan.
Yeah, just like this is just a broad list of how we would consider, our top 10 recommendations. But if you're recommending to someone, tailor to their taste, to their preferences.
These are very digestible to normal people that have never seen anime before.
Yeah,
in
for the
our
most
opinion.
for the most part, relatively short or are broken up into seasons where you can at least consume the first season and continue if you want to, and not if you don't want to.
A lot of them are complete, but not all of them, of course. Most of them are continuing, but the first season is what you would start.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure these are all seasonal, aren't they?
Yeah, yes, they
Yeah,
are.
yeah. So very easy to consume.
Indeed, indeed.
And that's my biggest sales pitch to a new person coming into anime. Just if you're gonna give them something easy to consume. That's why, for those wondering why none of the big three or big four, however you consider it, Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Bleach, aren't on this list, it's because they're a tad bit daunting to get started with. They're kind of long. They got they're very hyped up by their fan base, rightfully so, because they're big for a reason. They're great. But they can just be a little daunting to start with, so something a little bit more digestible and easy to start with, and then they can move into the bigger ones.
Yeah, don't start with Fate if you're gonna recommend an anime, as you don't recommend One Piece for its 1,000 episodes. Like, you always start them with small, and even if it can be a little bigger, like there's multiple seasons of Demon Slayer. Just they cut it up into digestible storylines that have very satisfying conclusions, which is what we want, what we love to see in a starter anime.
Yeah, simple, easy, and just safe.
Yes, indeed. Do you have anything else?
Nah, I think that's it.
All right, all right.
I've been Oscar.
I've been Richard.
We've been the Stowaways. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Like that video.
Please. Please.
Do it.
Do it now.
You sitting up here and telling me?